All right, this is my only video I'm doing today, and I'm just talking about two quarterbacks where I think if you replace them with the same team around them, if like switch teams, I believe the other one could succeed more. I think the other one, what I'm saying, gets looked at differently because it's status and stuff. But one of them played against Georgia yesterday, against Georgia at Texas. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Ewers, the quarterback number 3, I believe, for Texas, bro, he threw interceptions, and same with Carson Beck. That dude is not all that either. He threw interceptions too. But it's the comparisons, bro. I heard a lot of stuff about Shedeur Sanders and all that or stuff like that. But I'm just here to compare these two QBs and show you how Shedeur Sanders is actually better than this guy. Tell me why they freaking put Arch Manning in the game. They replaced him, and they put Arch Manning in the game after Ewers see if he was gonna do something, but he didn't do anything. They put Ewers back in, he scored a touchdown. But we gotta start being real, bro. Like, some of y'all just really just nitpick these quarterbacks because their status. I mean, Shedeur Sanders, people hate that guy because of his status, and he's saying Deion Sanders' son. And when he succeeds, sometimes he needs to humble himself, but when he succeeds, people hate that. But I mean, let me just show you the stats and show you now I'm not crazy. All right, Shedeur Sanders, 6'2", 215 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Last game they played yesterday, they played against Arizona, which is not all that. I guess he got a rushing touchdown or something like that. But Arizona has like a 5'10" QB, is small, 185 pounds. I was like, what the freak? But I was like, I don't know why they got him in the game. But look at the stats, bro. Look at the stats. He had 250 pass yards, 2 touchdowns. I believe he rushed in a touchdown too. He had 1 interception. But that game was just crazy in that one sequence. But he did pretty good, bro. He did pretty good. He actually had 2 interceptions. My bad. That's not good. But they got the win. And let me just look at the stats, bro. The passing yards against these teams. Okay. Let's go through it from the top. All right. Against, Colorado State University, a team that is garbage, and they were trash talking on them. That was crazy. He had 310 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And then next game against Baylor, the game that was crazy, bro. This guy had 341 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And then next game, he had 200. Like, he's putting up these stat lines that people are not talking about, bro. Like, and he had 1 interception. Like I said, if you have 2 interceptions, that's but if you have like 3 or more, then that's really bad. But right here, they won it when he went against Kansas State, bro. He got sacked a whole bunch of times, bro. It did not look good at all. But then against Arizona, it looked like that UCF game, bro. They just completely dominated. But this was a little bit worse. Arizona just a garbage team. But he rushes too. To be honest, he can run the ball, but he sometimes doesn't realize it. He holds the ball for a second. He just go ahead and run, bro. Just run the ball. But these passing yards are legit, bro, and he's the real dude, bro. He's gonna be a top QB in the NFL prospect for a reason. I believe you put him in the Texas uniform, I think that Georgia and Texas game would have turned out different. I'm just saying. Bro. I'm just being real. That's my opinion. I mean, because he can handle pressure and everything. The pressure tries to get to him sometimes, but he can handle it. That game against Nebraska, that was just bad. They were never together. That was a new team and trying to see what works out. But against that UCF team, they actually came together. But I believe you put Shedeur Sanders in a Texas uniform as a Texas QB, he's gonna go crazy, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, Ewers, he doesn't really rush or anything like that. He stays stagnant. But he got stuff. He can stay. He avoids the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Goes out the pocket and everything. I don't look at Ewers' highlights and everything like that. But I believe this guy can replace that. But let's look at Ewers' stats, okay? Against this game, he had 211 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. 2 touchdowns came late. They should start the game off pretty good, but Georgia, you gotta give them a hat, bro. They came out, blitzing. You see right here, they came out blitzing. They made him fumble the ball. It was bad for him, bro. It was a bad night. He just came back. He played against Oklahoma. But before that, he just came back from that injury. But Arch Manning was going crazy. But you gotta realize, bro, who has Texas been playing that has been competition, bro? Every other team they played against, let me just look at it down here, bro. Every other team they played against was garbage, bro. Garbage. Except Michigan, which they won 31-12, which Michigan, I believe they're gonna fire their coach because I don't know. But then they went against Colorado State University 52-0. Got out. But this is Oklahoma is not even all that either. They're not. They don't even have their star players in the game. They're all injured, bro. So people were talking about, yeah, that's what they do. Bro, stop it, bro. It's just a rivalry game, but it's going to turn out not to be a rivalry game if they keep getting these trash recruits. Well, this was the first game they went against the top team. Georgia was ranked number 1 coming in the year, and the next thing you know, they lose against Alabama, and everybody was like, oh, Georgia's garbage. And I even said that Georgia was, kind of garbage. But yeah, they play against Georgia, and Georgia, their top team, I underestimated them, to be honest. Even though I think Carson Beck's not all that either, their defense stepped up like crazy. If you say they won the game, it was because their defense. Their defense, they didn't, have that pressure on Texas, have their, foot on their neck in that opening possessions. The game would have been lopsided the whole time. I mean, the Texas would have came out and did their thing, ran the ball a couple times and, passed it for a touchdown. But the refs try to give it away too, but that's not about this video. Like I said, Ewers is a great QB. I just think sometimes they overlook them. I mean, they overlook both these QBs. They're great 2 QBs that, have great success. But it's Ewers been, injured a lot for a second, but then he came back. But now they're 6-1. Georgia, I gotta look at the rankings, but I'm pretty sure Georgia went back up. I believe they're ranked number 7. Pretty sure they're ranked number 4 or something like that. But there's some other teams out there that are still, they're right there. They're right with them. Like Oregon, we're not don't want to talk about Oregon. Just saying, bro. I mean, Texas is not safe. I mean, they have this great team, but I'm just saying they didn't go against no competition. Why is everybody hyping up Texas, but they don't go against competition? Look at this. Tell me on this stat line. You know what? Tell me any of this stat line and say who is competition. You can who is it, bro? And definitely not this. I don't know how these 2 teams are Division 1 teams, to be honest. And then Oklahoma, like I said, nah. Georgia, yes, smacked them right in the face, bro. Smacked them right in the face. It took them the whole freaking first half to do something, bro. That's bad. The defense, for Georgia, just cooked them. But that just goes back to this guy, Shedeur Sanders. He's not gonna take that long, bro. He's not gonna take that long. He's gonna go out there and play his heart out and everything. He might, throw an interception or do something, get sacked a lot, but he's gonna go out there and try to, make it happen like that. But the Texas, it might be just Texas, not might be just Ewers, but it might be just Texas. They got comfortable, bro. Like I said, they got comfortable. They thought it was, the coach had a, pregame. They were like, and the reporter came up to him, Coach, how you feel? I feel confident, I said, this is a great team on the side, he was feeling kind of, but the Georgia coach, he's a whole dog, bro. Georgia are freaking Bulldogs as the mascot, but they're actually dogs, bro. Their coach is a dog, but Texas, they got goody two-shoes. I think they got everything, they're privileged because they're 6-0. Okay, good job for you being number 1, but you had no freaking competition. You beat Michigan, yee, but they weren't even good, bro. You beat Oklahoma, yee, but and now you go against Georgia and you get popped in the mouth. 15 points, you're supposed to be number 1, right? 15 points against Georgia, I mean, right? Come on. To be honest, if you put, like I said, Shedeur Sanders in Texas, I believe he might even still lose, but because it's not just one guy can change the game, but I believe he can change it to a closer game, like a 24-30 type, and maybe win the game. I don't know. I mean, that's even what play calls, bro. He just play calls. But that's it for this video. I'm not trying to make it long, but I just had to say this, bro. It just popped in my mind. I was doing some notes for my school. The next thing you know, I'm like, let me just talk about this for just one video, bro, because I don't really feel like doing no other videos, bro. I'm tired, and the next thing you know, NBA's gonna start Tuesday. Gonna make some edits and everything. Help me on TikTok, bro. I'm almost at 10K, like at 9.2 thousand. So help me out. I'm almost at 10K. YouTube, I'm almost at 2,000. Instagram, just help me out on there. Just 10.6 thousand. But until next time, Enjoy the rest of your day. That's my take on Shedeur Sanders and Ewers. I'm no disrespect to Ewers or nothing. Shedeur, they're both two good quarterbacks. I'm just saying, if you put Shedeur Sanders in that position, I believe it's a different game. But that's just me. But until next, if you got a problem with that, say something. If till next time, I'm out.